This feels important. This is the whole plan.
You cannot go in guns a-blazing. Security's going to be airtight.
Deeply confused.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel and time for another episode of Luke's Reviews. On today's video, I have seen possibly one of the most insane action movies maybe released in years, and that is Boy Kills World. When he was just a boy, our protagonist witnessed the execution of his mother and younger sister at the hands of Hilda Vanderkoy. Now older and much stronger, he sets out on a violent spree of revenge, massacring anyone who stands in his way. This movie is certifiably nuts, right? The trailer billed it as a high-octane action extravaganza with a really warped sense of humor. The trailer did not lie. It is all of those things. The boy, as he's credited in the film, makes for a sick action hero. The element that is so intriguing about him is the fact that he's both deaf and mute. So to help convey his inner thoughts, he's given an inner voice, courtesy of H. John Benjamin, who some of you might know as the voice of Archer.
Hi, I'm Archer from that show, Archer.
Benjamin could not have been more of a perfect pick. He nails the epic stake that the character takes upon himself, but also has just a brilliant sardonic tone. He also makes for a great pairing alongside Bill Skarsgård, who is obviously, as we know, an amazing physical actor and a dab hand when it comes to the action, but I think Skarsgård does his best work when he's just reacting to the insanity going on around him, and that blend between his reactions and facial expressions and Benjamin's narration, it's just comedy gold. Boy Kills World has a seriously stacked ensemble too, featuring the likes of Famke Janssen, Sharlto Copley, Michelle Dockery. They all play the villainous Vanderkoy family who are running this dictatorship in a fictional city. They're staging this elaborate Hunger Games-esque televised execution special. It's all a little on the nose, and that entire concept is very vaguely explored, but it serves enough of a purpose to allow for even more outrageous fight scenes. There is also one other actor who appears in the film, and their identity hasn't really been plastered all over the marketing material of the film, so I'm not going to reveal said identity, but I just want you to know that if anyone is aware of some of my favorite action films, someone shows up. I was very happy, and I was very happy to see how they were utilized in the film. Director Moritz Mohr and his fight team have created what seems to be a never-ending stream of epic and outrageous fights. The choreography is magnetic to watch, with some seriously impressive work from the actors and the stunt team too. The camera perhaps gets a little too excitable in the earlier fights, making some of it quite dizzying, but come the bloody finale, I was locked the fuck in. But as well as blistering action, Boy Kills World has an immensely dark sense of humor. Whether it be cartoonish decapitations or fighting inflatable pineapples, there is always something to laugh at. Not all of the jokes land, but at points where it slips into what if the rage took a bunch of acid and dosed up on steroids, at that point you can't help but just to sit back and holler at the chaos that unfolds before you. There is one gag in particular, it had me every single time. It utilizes the boy's deafness to maximum effect through the sheer ridiculousness of failed lip reading. There are unavoidable problems with the film, there's no escaping that. The whole revenge story angle, it's been done to death. That doesn't exactly bring anything new to the table. And a few twists are thrown in when I didn't feel like they were needed. It felt like their only purpose was for the sake of having a twist. Plus, the film just ends. There was definitely a scene just to help wrap things up finally that is clearly been left on the cutting room floor. I'm not convinced that this was the initially planned ending. it just cuts off. In the past, I've criticized films for feeling like they've been made by a teenager lacking a certain amount of finesse. And as wild as this may sound, Boy Kills World has next to no finesse, and it absolutely feels like it was made for a teenage audience. So I don't know what this says about me, but I had a blast watching this. The action moves at a breakneck pace, showcasing outstanding fight choreography and enough violence to make even John Rambo himself turn pale. Pure insanity from start to finish. I'm going to give Boy Kills World an 8 out of 10. Anyway, guys, those were my thoughts on Boy Kills World. Let me know, have you had a chance to see the film yet? What did you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And my question to you, I would like to know, what is the most insane action film that you have ever seen? Excluding this from the conversation because it's definitely in contention, I'm always drawn to Hardcore Henry. It was a very daring action movie, the likes of which that we hadn't really seen before and to an extent haven't really seen since. But there was something so experimental about it and just pure off-the-wall madness. I appreciate it. But there's all the time we have for today. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Hello, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure to click that like button. And if you aren't already, click that subscribe button too.